Authorities have not released much information at this hour, but witnesses say that this shooting did involve a 17-year-old. As you can see, police still remain here on scene at this hour. It was around 6 p.m. when investigators responded to this shooting on Howard Street. Dominican investigators are still looking for Luis Alfredo Rivas. That's the 11th suspect they say is involved in this alleged murder plot against David Ortiz. And while it's almost been a week since that shooting, the motive still remains a mystery.
As many people keep showing up here to enjoy this fresh new powder, and as you can see, we are at the base of the mountain and it's still busy here. As you can see here by the bunny slopes, kids still keep going up and down.
Well, in Old Morton Street, a block away from where Cassie is, and we are in front of the 4 houses that are currently on fire. As you can see from this view right now from the street, crews are still battling, trying to contain the flames. The couple says they were heading to East Boston from Chelsea, so they decided to go through this bridge without ever thinking they would end up almost 200 feet in the air. At this moment, we don't know the condition of that victim or if there has been any arrest, but local and state police are here on scene investigating. Now, that suspect is facing several charges, including driving a stolen vehicle, as that Audi had been stolen earlier this week from Saugus. Well, that second case of Tripoli here in Grafton has caused residents to be on high alert, using basic tools like bug spray to stay protected. Currently in Lawrence, there's only 3 major supermarkets where people have access to healthy and fresh food, something that's become a problem for a city that has more than 80,000 residents in a 6-mile radius. But that will change in part to a statewide program. Patriots could possibly face large fines and lose draft picks following this new videotaping scandal. Now today, they hope to gain some ground after losing the last 2 games.
It's been a constant and steady snowfall here in Westford, and as you can see, some of the roads do have some accumulation, but it is that fluffy and soft kind of snow that makes everything look pretty.
Because the display is politically themed, Marina Smith says she has received some pushback from folks who pass by.
The students will not only be representing the United States, but also their home countries, which are Dominican Republic, Cape Verde, Portugal, and El Salvador.
Starting on Monday, they will also be spraying the Boston area, specifically in Hyde Park and West Roxbury. Those duties will begin at dusk.
Busy loading docks like this that you see right now in dry pavement is how Wichita officials say they want to keep the airport in the next couple of days.
What might be surprising is seeing this green water at Smoky Hill River.
Rio landed in this part of the frozen lake. After calling 911, his owner tried to get him out with the rope, but that didn't work.
Police say both cars were left unlocked and the fire started from inside the vehicle.
Their trip home after going to the movies ended with the Norwood couple stuck hundreds of feet in the air.
There was nothing else I can do. It was the stop signs, and we had to stop. And when I see around, there was nobody else, and the bridge started moving.
The couple, who doesn't want to be identified because they're afraid they might get ticketed for the incident, say they started recording with their cell phone once they realized the situation they were in.
The beginning started maybe enjoying the view, and then I realized I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay inside the car, and that's it.
Chelsea Street Bridge is closed and raised several times during the day, where drivers are alerted with a bell and several gates. But the couple says these didn't go off.
It was too late because we was already at the end of the other side on the bridge. But there was nothing else we can do. Oh my God.
Their unexpected ride lasted about 12 minutes.
I didn't even think how high I was, so.
The couple says now moving forward, they will think twice before using this bridge again. Reporting from Chelsea, Adriana Loya, NBC 10 Boston.
Since he was 7 years old, Flavio Antonio Rivas has been mastering his tailoring technique.
My father is the one who teach me everything I know.
In 1983, he left his home country of Guatemala and came to the U.S. He had several jobs, and in 1997, he started his own business, Newberry Tailoring Company.
When it comes to specialty work, leather, fur, or any other kind of work, I do myself.
Because of his work, he's received the Best of Boston Award 6 times. Recognition, Rivas says, opened the door to work for many celebrities, including Tom Brady.
He heard that we were great, so, of course we jumped at the opportunity.
For the past 2 years, Rivas and his family have tailored the quarterback's clothes.
He'll let us in, we go into his closet, and he just has a pile ready, and he'll just start throwing them on. My dad will measure him. He loves my dad. They joke around a lot.
The most common alteration they do for Tom Brady is taking in the sides of shirts, sweaters, and coats.
He's the nicest person, down to earth, and he treats you like one of your own. When I go there, he salutes me, and he shakes my hand, and he gives me a hug.
That's why Riva says all his clients get the celebrity treatment.
We treat any other customer the same as Tom Brady and as any judge or any other star.
In Boston, Adriana Loya, NBC 10 Boston.